I'll choose the lame street in hopes that it stays lame. Just looking around here, I just think that this area probably gets 5 feet of snow and temperatures fall below zero frequently in the winter. And it's nice that it's, oh my god, the library is right over there. And it's, I gotta cross up here though, that it's pretty warm now. Somebody graffito tagged on this thing, it says, no GMO. Yeah, the library is just over there. Cops will stretch, twist, turn upside down, flip around, and whatever else you can do to the law. Eat these individually because some are really bad. Having to throw them. I think one of the smallest clues is if they develop any kind of white, this white makes them bad. I won't eat it. It's mold. A good one's gonna have, even that's questionable. A good one is gonna not have, yeah, that doesn't really have white. Now this bread might have something to do with how the people around here look so healthy. They actually care about the sugar amount. Is everyone required to know how to horseback ride in Montana? The night cold around here is starting to sap my iPod battery life overnight. You know, this Walmart really pisses me off with having them asking, after I make my purchase, asking if I want to donate. All the others have asked before I make my purchase. This one is like throwing it right at the end. Do I want to donate to the Children's Safety Network or whatever? It's really a special thing when they see that I scan my food stamps card and they ask if I want to donate. These people are selling health without the high. Looks like they're sleeping in here too, as foggy as it is. Alright, these people are clearly sleeping in their vehicle and inviting people over to read their sign. Look at all this covering. Oh my god, it's these people. I just saw this sign. I just saw this sign in Missoula. No, in Butte. I think they came from Butte. And I think I have my own important, self-important problems. I look around and I see that people have possibly worse problems than me. Just got barked at by like a schnauzer or something. Another drive-by barking. In Montana, how come I've never noticed this in Wisconsin? What's the difference? I don't think the weather is much different. This is the most sparse cemetery I've ever seen. Established in 1991 or 1891, I don't know. They really spread them apart. What a waste of land. A waste of land. Look at that, they're just so spread out. It's on the lines of a golf course, pretty much, for waste. Alright, looking further down, seeing more waste of land. They fenced it off. Why bother? There's nothing to protect. This Ramada says right in that sign, Bozeman's only 90-foot water slide, award-winning great rates. How do you win awards for your rates? Could smokers stay addicted to the natural cigarettes, the ones without the extracts added to them? I don't believe so. The addicts with the weak will tend to be addicted to the sugar extracts, the nicotine extracts, and the alcohol extracts in the form of all the distilled spirits, which, like vodka or whiskey, whatever, it's extracted in a still in some way. They're all extracted through that evaporation process and using solvents. How much of a factor is religion for health? I have to wonder. I mean, there's so many factors to consider. It's hard to pinpoint one particular area where you can focus on to keep people, the majority of the population, healthy. But I always fall back on how bad the extracts are. If you get rid of those, I think you could have a healthier community. Never really thought I could learn something from an electrical box. Teach you while you're waiting at the intersection. There's a Smith's here I want to check out because I'm curious if it's the same one that the Mormons own. Because that'd be kind of neat if it was a Smith's Fred Meyer's hybrid. By the side of the gas station, it's the same logo. This is a Mormon store. I should have known the influence would have spread into Montana as well. It's not bad. It's similar to Fred Meyer's, but I don't think they have the peanut butter machines though, so not too enthused about that. But I'll check just to be sure. Alright, it's just a grocery store. That's it. All I can say is by the quality of the women, and they're just, I don't know, something about the health of the people. There must be a lot of happy men, a lot of wonderful relationships between two healthy people, between healthy people in general, healthy friends, relationships, all of that in this city. They're really successful. Not sure why, but their waists are just a little more slender, their calves are a little bit bigger, more muscular, more muscle in general. Men with bigger biceps. Just the ratio of the appearance, at least symmetrical. When you judge bodybuilding competitions or whatever, you look for that symmetry. Symmetry is very, very appealing around here. And I can't say it's genetics. There's plenty of people born with good genetics that let them go to waste. Could be the excellent bread company that has a low sugar ratio to protein. Montana bread, made out of 3 Forks. They're doing a great job. And bread is a large part of people's diets. I bet people are buying that bread a lot. That bread should be sold nationwide. I find this curious why they're growing oats in the center of this field, surrounded by wild grass. They just have a field of oats. Maybe they intend to harvest it. Not sure. I gotta say, my standards now are increasing again. My expectations for seeing healthy people is increasing again. I expect to actually see healthy people. I don't expect to be disappointed as much seeing unhealthy people. It's not exactly a youthful thing because there are fit older people too. It's incredible. There's a lot of healthy appearances, but I just don't understand how that's coming about. Could it really be something in the water? Maybe minerals, certain geological activity that is happening in the groundwater. There's a business here called Speakeasy Gaming, Old Chicago Pizza and Tap Room. Gaming parlor? That's interesting. I've never seen one before. Like this. Looks really nice. It's not clear which kind of business it is. It's like, is it 2 separate businesses inside, or they've synthesized into one? Like, this branch is bent with berries. I think it's yew. I think yew is edible. Very sour, no sweetness at all. I don't recall what yew tastes like. Because I seriously desire another 25 pound and Walmart doesn't have it. There's this Play It Again Sports up ahead, this building right here. Looks really nice for such a used store. Maybe they might have what I'm looking for. Put a scoreboard on the top. Official sponsor for all who play? I'm pretty sure they got weight. Man, I should have come here for my bicycle rack. And this is nice too, if I ever go homeless. like really homeless. What a crazy cycle. It's like a unicycle with training wheels. And then this thing. You always have to be concerned about specific doses, measurable doses with extracts. But Whole Foods, it's not as big of a deal. I don't know why anybody doesn't say that green tea is not something that gets a stomach upset, but I need to classify it as like a digestive aid or something, because when you have it by itself, it upsets my stomach. But it's better with you got to consume it with some kind of food or something. Drink it with milk. I should buy something at Smith's and then ask for a Mormon discount and see what they say. I forgot I got marjoram. Put this in my cereal. Just gotta make sure I crush it up, because I think it might be the texture that I don't enjoy about it. It seems to me that these onion flakes really help everything crush, especially anything that's a leaf. It helps crush it better. Putting a little onion powder, onion flake in, and then throwing a banana in the almonds helps prevent the almonds from flying out when I'm smacking it. Alright, I picked up this mixer for $2.99 at the Goodwill. It helps that I can make a good tea out of it. Throw the tea in here, just let it soak for a bit, toss the top on, pop the top, and this can filter pretty good. Those are pretty good holes for filtering out a lot of the big stuff. I'll accept small impurities. It's very rare, but oh my god, I just spilled everything, the entire bowl. Right, so I got a little too enthused about crushing my peanuts, and then it shook the bowl. It was just sitting on the edge. I've never had that happen before, but I've never really gotten so enthused shaking up peanuts. So I had a big mess to clean up. I think that there's not going to be any permanent damage. I did throw out a few extra things that I was holding on to. I ruined a book. I need to read. I want to read still. Hopefully the sun will come out to dry some stuff. It didn't take too long for the birds to find my mess. I think this spill has taught me a valuable lesson in that I need to get a smaller bowl. Ooh, it's about to fall again. So this, look, it's as big as my head. I shouldn't be eating out of this size anyway. I need to find a bowl that's about half that size. Look at the thrift stores and whatnot. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I never really did it, but maybe this is a calling card, because I feel okay after just eating a little bit of, some stayed in the bowl, very little, but I feel satisfied enough from what I ate. Alright, and maybe that's a call that I should be eating out of a smaller bowl. Look who's holding up traffic. Poochie's been sitting here a while. As his owner gets drunk. At the Gallatin History Museum, and it says it's open. I'm just gonna ask what is free to look at. Looks like it's a castle. It must have been an old jail. What is free to look at? They'll be like, nothing. Hey, what's free to look at? Oh, nothing? Right.
Bookstore in here.
Oh, okay, it's this selling area. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just look at the outside of the building. They don't even bother with any displays. How would they make it looks like an old jail. Why would they make it look like a castle in front? Put these cardboard here for wet paint. Alright, and there's the rear. Alright, and then they added an addition, the bookstore. $7.50. They can stuff it. I just don't understand how they decide whether to charge. Oh, they gotta save that lady's poor paperwork. It's blowing all over. Good job, guys. I just don't understand the thought process that goes behind charging money and not charging money. And then, you know, first deciding to charge money, and then how much money to charge. What goes into that decision-making process? Now I forget about it. And there's a meteor. There's a bowl, something bowl, 16 miles away. They advertise in the city, 16 miles away, and they feel that they need to put a sign saying this is the way to get to it. 16 miles. It must be very significant. But it made me think later that what are the chances an asteroid would really influence an area? Asteroid hits, and it would create a different environment with negative charged ions and all that. Looks like skiing is pretty popular because the trail is right here. Main Street to the mountains. Lindley Center. I think. No, this is like a convention center. We got some real fancy bus services in front of the Walmart. I've seen the buses too. They are unique. I don't keep anything special in the car. So the bank said they tried to call me about confirming something with sending by way of FedEx. And now that I'm saying this, I'm wondering, what did they need to confirm to send it FedEx to the post box? I guess one thing I could do too while I'm here is start looking for another homeless shelter south, 3 hours down, for in case the mail is not able to make it here. I'm not gonna wait another week. So I'm making another stop at Forks and Knives, and I really cannot offer any money. I'm waiting on my check card, and I gotta conserve.